Namaste! Want to have a clear understanding of your chakras and how to balance them? Well, stick around, because in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about, and I can't wait to dive in. But before we do, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to receive notifications each and every time I post a new video, and let's get into it. Lizzie is one of my star students in the academy, and after only 8 weeks, she's overcome her self-sabotage and is now channeling her guides and her guidance team on the other side, is stepping into creating her legacy dream course and on her way to fulfilling her dharma. So be sure to stay to the end of the video if you want to learn how you can join Lizzie in Other Side Channeling Academy, and let's dive into the video. The word chakra means wheel in Sanskrit, and basically that's exactly what our chakras are wheels of energy spinning along the central axis of our body. Working with energy is, tapping right into the unseen realms, so it's super important that you're clear with why you're doing it and who you want to connect with and what you're connecting with, what kind of energy. For me, I always tap right into source, the highest possible frequency of energy, and my team is in alignment there with source energy. Other people channel, other things and from other places, and that's totally fine, but for me, just so you know, that's where my connection is, with source energy and the highest divine light. So starting at the top of our chakra system is the crown chakra, and it's right here on the top of our head, and basically it's our connection to the divine. So opening our crown chakra is like opening up to the infinite vastness of the universe, and all of a sudden when your crown chakra is clear, it's like your mind gets clear. All of a sudden you get filled with joy and the connection to all that is. It's really best opened through meditation, and well, I like to use sound. So having a Tibetan bowl. Also chanting Om is really, really great for opening your crown chakra. That we are never ever alone. We are always connected to the divine and to source energy and to our team on the other side and to our highest self. So what's really exciting about diving into this work is that you get connected to who you really are and begin to see the difference between your highest self and your mind. And you might want to even call it your ego self, which is like the dark wolf and the light wolf. So it's like having both voices on your shoulder at all times. When you start to get clear in your crown chakra, you're able to have a higher perspective, like a bird flying over, looking down from high in the sky. You have a really clear view and vantage point, as opposed to, let's say, if you're a little ant walking on the sidewalk and your little world becomes that big as an ant, you don't see the whole picture. So the great thing about opening your crown chakra is you begin to see the whole picture, like a bird's eye view, thinking about it like you're flying, and you can see everything down below you super clearly, and the interconnectedness of everything, and the light that comes through, and the quiet that comes through, and the clearness that comes through is so awesome. So that's your crown chakra, a quick look into your crown chakra and some ways to balance it. Meditation, sound, and chanting Om. So let's move right down to your third eye, which is located right here in the center of your forehead. And your third eye is really great for your mystical seeing. Let's say your clairvoyance, which is your psychic seeing, your intuition, your knowing, seeing things that aren't seen, and also seeing energy with your eyes open. So your third eye really is like another eye right there that helps us to have perception to the unseen realms, which is a lot of the work that I do with my clients, and it's so super fun to be able to see through to the other side and see what's not seen to the naked eye. Our cosmic knowing, you could say. When it is open, you may see colors, you may see flashes of light or flashes of energy. You may have like super trippy, almost like acid trippy type stuff happen when you're meditating. You might see angels, you might see your loved ones on the other side, you might see your spirit guides. So the third eye is super duper fun, and that's a lot of where I work in the academy and with my clients is really in the third eye area and the crown area. But in order to really be full power with our intuition and with our inner knowing and with our abilities as sensitives, we're already, let's say, extra tapped in. So what we also need to know and do is make sure everything else is balanced also to really support us to doing our divine work here in the world. So let's move right down to our throat chakra, which is right here in the throat. And the throat is responsible for speaking our truth. So if you have trouble asking for what you want, if you have trouble with expressing yourself, if these kind of things, it might mean that your throat chakra needs clearing. And so a lot of how we're going to work with the throat chakra is through chanting, is through voice, is through talking, is even through making a sound and getting used to using your voice to speak up for yourself and to stand up for yourself. So the throat chakra really is almost like the gateway to your highest self. And when this comes online, it's super duper exciting because then all of a sudden you get more comfortable in being seen. You get more comfortable in speaking your truth and asking for what you want. And it really is the key to unlock the door of your Dharma. So let's move right down to the heart chakra, which is right here into the center of your chest. And the heart chakra is all about love. And a lot of what happens in my work is that we really get to the bottom of, let's just say, self-compassion. And compassion, of course, for others. But a lot of us have lived our lives not thinking about ourselves. And so a lot of the work to do here in the heart chakra is reconnecting with the little child versions of ourselves, which are living right here. And so what we're going to do is start listening to them and really tuning in to giving them a safe place to be, knowing that they're always right here in our hearts, and that it's our job to pause, to listen to what they have to say, and to let them know that they're safe in there. So the heart chakra, some ways that you might know it's not open is that you might be feeling a lot of grief. You might be feeling a lot of anger. You might be holding on to a lot of resentments. So a lot of the work that we're going to do with the heart is forgiveness. Well, a lot of it is forgiving yourself for, it's so easy to beat ourselves up over stuff that we did in the past or didn't do in the past. And a lot of our work is to forgive ourselves, forgive the past, because we've done the best we know how, and it's really time to be gentle and nurturing and just tell ourselves we're okay. We are exactly where we're meant to be right here and right now, and we needed everything in our past to get us here. Even our biggest blunders were important. So a lot of the work that we're going to do here in the heart chakra is self-compassion, self-love, and learning how to be gentle and kind to ourselves. When we're gentle and kind and compassionate to ourselves, then that radiates outward to others. So it's really the heart and soul of our inner work. Starts right here with the heart chakra. And also, you know, a lot of grief that I see with people when they have loved ones passing, you know, over to the other side, it really is the heart connection. And so a lot of clearing and cutting cords can be done with your loved ones so that they're free and you're free. And a lot of that grief I see just instantly disappear for people when they're able to release, you know, the guilt, the grief, and I wish I could have done more, you know, those kind of feelings which are so easy for us to hang on to here in the earth realm, whereas they're on the other side. And the thing that they always want us to know is we did exactly what they needed, and they just want us to know that they love us and thanking us for what we did for them. So a lot of our heart work also can really be helpful for our loved ones on the other side as well. And I see that all the time too, and it's so exciting to see that our work here in the physical body also can really help them over there on the other side. So that's a little bit about our heart chakra. And a really good mantra for the heart is Om Mani Padme Hum. And that is a really great mantra for loving kindness and compassion. So it's Om Mani Padme Hum. And you can repeat that over and over and over to yourself or out loud, and that will begin to generate the energy of loving kindness and compassion in your heart. So let's move right down to the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is really about right here, and it's your center of power and your warrior-like energy and your real inner power, inner guidance is right here. So when this is in alignment, you feel really full power, you feel the fire, you feel stoked, and you feel really, empowered. When it is not in balance, you may be feeling like low self-esteem, not great about yourself, doubting, a lot of self-doubt, and our self-sabotage stuff is right here in our third chakra. Some tips that I have for clearing this area are to start setting small intentions for yourself every day and keeping them. So really tapping into a routine that you stick to, and it can be just 10 minutes every day of a certain practice, and that could be drawing for 10 minutes, it could be doing spiritual study for 10 minutes, it could be your sun salutations for 10 minutes, it could be breathing. You can check out this video right here that I have called the 5x5 breathing method, and this is a great one to do every single day to really stay accountable with yourself. So when you set these small achievable tasks or routine for yourself every day, you begin to get your third chakra in balance. You begin feeling better about yourself because you're keeping these promises to yourself, and at the same time you're also opening your spiritual connection. So it's a win-win-win. So that's your third chakra, and some tips right there to help you open that area and really step into your power. So let's move down to our sacral chakra, which is right below our navel. And this is really the seat of your creativity and your sexuality. So when your sacral chakra is blocked, you may have, writer's block. You may not feel like doing your art, or you're performing, or you're singing, or you may just be in a rut. You may, just want to pull the covers over your head and watch Netflix and eat ice cream. And what really is important is to, again, take that little step to do your art for 10 minutes every day. And that'll really help there. And then sexuality wise, it's really important to have healthy sexual boundaries and healthy sexual partners. And when you are in an addictive relationship, or if a relationship is more of a story rather than an actual relationship, this all has to do with your second chakra. As soon as we clear all this, boom, then it we clear the unhealthy relationship cords, cut. We get you really clear on, have you been just telling a story to yourself? Was this even a real relationship? And if it wasn't, it's really time to let it go. Because when that goes, then guess what happens? Your creativity turns right on. You tap right into your connection with your Dharma and source energy, and everything starts flowing awesomely. So a lot of the work right here with the second chakra is going to be about cutting a lot of emotional cords. A lot of old relationship energy can get stuck here. Every time you're in a sexual relationship, you exchange energy with that person, and whether you realize it or not, that stays with you. So no matter how many people you've had those kind of interactions with, that energy and soul fragments of theirs may still be with you in your body. And so it's really important to clear, cleanse, and release those energies, send them back, and to call your energy back in. So a lot of times our energy, obviously is with them. So we need to clear their energy out of our bodies, call our energy back, so that we're fully in our own body and we're not carrying all this energy that's not even ours. So this is a lot of work that we need to do here in order to clear your sacral chakra, get that energy that's really not serving you out of your body, get your energy back into your body, and then get your creativity firing so that you can do what you're here for. So this is a super important chakra to balance and clear and get right into alignment. So that's exciting right there, your sacral chakra. Okay, and so then last but not least, we're grounding right down to our root chakra, which is at the base of our spine. And it really connects us to the earth. It's really all about grounding. It's about safety. It's about our basic needs, like home, food, water, money, abundance, or scarcity. So if any of these things are feeling cut off for you, it could be that some work needs to happen in your root chakra. So some good ways of clearing your root chakra are really connecting with nature, really getting your feet on the ground and connecting with the earth. Also, just letting go of fear, letting go of scarcity mindset thinking, and knowing and bringing it back to the present moment. So a lot of times when we get out of balance in our root chakra, it's because our thinking goes way far into the future. And a lot of limiting thoughts can start to create feelings of fear, anxiety, and scarcity. So working on our limiting beliefs is also something that's super important to recognize and get ourselves back in the present moment. So really we are just right here and right now, and that's all we have. And in a way it's pretty awesome, because when you bring it down to the right here and the right now, everything is really fine. It really is. If you stop listening to your mind and just start asking yourself, okay, how can I be grateful for everything that I have right here and right now? So gratitude is a super great emotion to tune into, especially with your root chakra, because right away it's going to raise your vibration. Right away the gratitude is going to elevate you to want to start firing all the way back up to your crown chakra, to your source energy, to your dharma, and remind you of how much you really do have. So I really recommend gratitude practice every day, and writing. I have a video to check out right here on gratitude, and also how it really helps with manifesting. So check that out if you want to know more about gratitude, and really incorporate it, and it can be just 3 things every day, and just be thankful, for your health. Like if you feel healthy today, if you have enough water, if you have a roof over your head, if you have enough food to eat today, well, that is massive, and it's so great to be thankful for that. So bringing it right back down to gratitude is something that I always like to do each and every single day, and is a real cornerstone of my work and my own routines. So I really encourage you to work with that, especially when you are feeling blocked in your root chakra. I'd love to know what your experience has been like with your own chakras. So go ahead and drop some comments there down below. I'd love to hear more about you also, and where you're at with your chakras. If this resonated for you, please let me know. And be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell to receive notifications each and every time I post a new video. And if you want to know more about joining me and my other star clients, like I mentioned Lizzie before, be sure to check out the link in the description below, and let's chat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna chat. I'm gonna find out where you are right now, where you'd like to be, and if Other Side Channeling Academy can help you to bridge that gap. So go ahead and click on the link below, book in a time to chat with me. It's totally free, and see if my program, Other Side Channeling Academy, is a good fit for you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Namaste.